Hello guys, my name is MABIZAPRO and welcome to the Soukous Guitar Master Classes. Now, today we'll be talking about some of the lesson we did before and we move forward. Like I'm sure if you followed me from the beginning, we've been talking about the basics of the guitar, the part. Now you know the part, the tuning pegs and the body of the guitar, the neck and everything of that. Then I showed you how to tune your guitar and ready to play. Now, I've been always asked some few questions about to play the guitar. And somebody asked me now. So I received many questions, but I'll just read two of them. Yeah, somebody asked me, is it hard to know how to play the guitar? And second question, how long will I take to know the guitar? Very interesting questions. The answer is very, very simple. For you to know how to play the guitar, first of all, guitar is a science. Guitar is a science. Just in Africa, because the African music does not require many things as a lot of definitions and many things. The African music is based on the beat. Now, you know few things, then you are following the beat. If you go outside there, I mean to the Western countries, for you to know how to play the guitar, you have to go to school first. They teach you basics and everything, then they move forward to show everything about music. But in the contrary, African music is based on the beat. With time, I will show you about it. Now, first of all, I said the guitar is a science. You have to take it in that perspective. Secondly, you have to get a passion. The passion that you need to learn the guitar has to come from the heart. Because that heart beating will drive you through your career or your playing. You will follow the beat which comes from your heart. That means the passion. And thirdly, you have to get your own guitar. Don't rely on somebody else's guitar that you will learn the guitar through somebody else's guitar. No. You have to get your own. Then at least 1 hour per day. That is a bit enough to know how to play the guitar. I'm sure I have answered your questions. So now we want to add the gear a little bit. So from the basics to the second gear of the basics is, so in the Soukous music, you require at least 8 things you have to know first. I'll go through it quickly so that this is what we'll be going in this season. Yeah, you have to know first of all keys and their inversions. This is very seriously, you have to know it. What is keys and inversions? You have to know chord or degrees or relatives. You'll wonder the guitar's relatives. You'll come to know it. And arpeggios, triads, intervals, diatonics mode, pentatonic scale, and flat 7 major, 2 major, all of those stuff we're going through. For you to qualify to play soukous music, you have to know those things. So now we are going to learn keys. So I'm sure many of us, we went to school. In the course of music, we learned do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Very important. For me, I kept that sound since I was a little boy till date. So that sound drove me into music, and I'm very serious. So in the music, we have 7 keys. We have C, we have D, we have E, we have F, we have G, A, and B. And go back to do, C, I mean. So those are things that you should know it for you to qualify to play the soukous music. Now, we are going to start with the key of C major. C major. Now, before that, you see my fingers here. In the guitar, this is the first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and the thumb. So you'll come to know the role of each finger. So this is the shape of C major chord. And how to place now fingers. The first finger has to go to the second string on the first fret. And make sure you don't touch the first string and the third string. You see, has to be an open string. The first string and the third string has to be open. And the second finger goes to the fourth string on the second fret. And make sure the finger has not touched the third string and the fifth string. Then the third finger has to go to the string number 5 on the third fret. Make sure you don't touch the 6th string. And this is the sound. So you see. And one thing I'd like to mention it clearly. Do you see my fingers? You see, to the bottom of my fingers here, it's like cutting. It's a little bit pain, but this is the way forward for you to know how to play the guitar. There is no option, trust me. And I have been encouraged by my teacher that this is the way forward. So you have not to get discouraged. Reason why I moved forward, and today I know a little bit of how to play the guitar. My encouragement for you is don't discourage yourself because of this. Starting is a little bit hard, but just move forward. Now we are going to see D major, the shape of the D major. So this is the shape of D major, and we are going to see 2 types of shape. So I will start with this one. This is D major. And how to place your fingers on it. the second finger goes to the first string on the second fret. Then the first finger goes to the string number 3 on the same fret, you see. Then the third finger goes to the second string on the third fret. Then you play like this. You see, now the fourth string has to be open. So this is the first shape. Then the second shape, which mostly we use in the soukous music, is like this. So you see your first finger is in this position, laying down like this, from string number 3 to the string number 1. You see? Then the second finger goes to the second string on the third fret. You see? Then the third finger goes to the string number 4 on the fourth fret. You see? Then the fourth finger goes to the fifth string on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? On the fret 5. Look at the sound. I'm sure this is very powerful. So if you know this, now on the soukous you are free to go. But you have to encourage yourself. If the finger is not well placed, just place it with your right arm. You take the finger like this. If it does not fit, you take this like this. You understand? Just encourage yourself to know this. So this is the main position for D, which we use mostly in the soukous music. Now this is the position of E major. So you see, and how to place now fingers. The first finger goes directly to the string number 3 on the first fret. Then the third finger goes to string number 4 on the second fret. Then second finger goes to string number 5 on the second fret. You see, these two fingers is on the same fret, and you play from the sixth, from the string number 6. This is the sound. And make sure your finger does not mute other string like this. If, for example, my first finger here has touched the second string, you see the sound? So the second string has become muted. So goes like this, for example. You see? So you just escape that. Make sure your finger is straight on the fretboard like this, straight. In terms of escaping the open string, your finger has to be straight to the fretboard. So this is E major. Now onto the F major. So the F major, we have two positions, the full and the half. So I'll start with the half, then the full. So the half goes like this. The first finger goes to the first string and the second string on the first fret, like this. Has to lay down like this. Then the second finger goes to the third string, to this on the second fret. Then the third finger goes to the string number 4. This is the sound. You see? And make sure you press it up. Then the role of the thumb here is to push you to press your fingers, because guitar will not reproduce the sound unless you press it down like this. So this is the half shape. Then the full shape is a bit tricky, but I encourage you to continue with the journey. Your first finger has to go from string number 6 to string number 1. You see? Then your third finger goes to string number 5 on the third fret. Then your fourth finger goes to string number 4 on the same fret, the third fret. Then your second finger goes to string number 3. So you see, the first finger here has to press string number 6, string number 2, and number 1. The second finger has pressed string number 3 on the second fret, and the fourth finger has pressed the string number 4, and the third finger has pressed the string number 5. Hear the sound. So this is the shape, the full shape of the F major. The half and the full. Now on to the... So this is the position of G major. So in Soukous music, we take this shape like this. But others, they take this shape like this. You see? But mostly for Soukous music, this is the right shape or position. So now, how the finger is pressed or positioned, the fourth finger goes directly to the string number 1 on the third fret. Then second finger is open, third finger is open, fourth finger also, fourth string is open. Then the second finger goes to string number 5 on the second fret, and the third finger goes to string number 6 on the third fret. This is the sound. So for Soukous, this is the right shape. Now this is the A major, the shape of A major. We have 3 types or 3 positions. The first one, the second one, and the third one. But this one is the right position for Soukous. But anyway, I'll show you all 3 positions, starting with this one. So you see, your third finger goes to the second string on the second fret. The second finger goes to the string number 3 on the second fret, and the first finger goes to string number 4 on the same fret. Then how you play it, you start from string number 5. You see, the A string here is open. So you start from string number 5. And string number 1 also is open. This is one of the shape of the A major. Then the second one, just you shift your fingers. So you start with fourth finger on the second fret on the second string, then the third finger on the string number 3, and the second finger on the string number 4. You play the same way from string number 5 open. This is another shape. And lastly, we have this one. Just your first finger you press from string number 3, number 2, and number 1. Don't play string number 1. So you play from string number 5 to string number 2. So for soukous music, this is the right position. Now to the B major. So this is the position of the D major. B major. And another position for B is like this. But this is the best for soukous. But I'll show you both of them. Starting with this. So your first finger goes to string number 5 on the second fret. So I mean, you have your first finger is laid on all strings like this, but what you press is string number 5 and string number 1. Then on the 4th fret you have finger number 2 on the 4th string. On the same fret, string number 3, the 3rd finger, and also on the same fret you have 4th finger on the string number 2. This is the sound. Then other position, which I said is best for soukous, is like this. So you press your first finger on the string number 5 on the second fret, then your 3rd finger is laid on 3rd, 4th string, 3rd string and 2nd string on the 4th fret. So like I said, this is the best position for soukous. And back to C major. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for you to get a new video every Saturday. Bye.